you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. I can't enjoy it. What's cracking like it? What's cracking like it? What is going on? What is going on?
Living the dream.
Hey man, feeling good, feeling great, cannot complain whatsoever. But we here. So let's get it.
Yeah, guys, you already know what the routines are. Today is on Wednesday panels, so you guys can freely come on the panel, conversate with us, have a good time, sit back and relax. You know, it's Wednesday evening, so this is Wednesday panel. So let's come over here, let's have fun, guys. Let's get it. Go ahead, Jordan, do your thing.
All right, people, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Good to see you guys coming in the chat as you guys watching us on Facebook, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, all of that good stuff. And like I said, we always appreciate you come by. As Ronnie said, it is open panel Wednesday. So if you guys want to get into the come join us and talk to us about a couple topics that you got for you guys. We really appreciate it, and just do what you need to do. So let's get it started. Let's begin. So the first topic we have for today is we're gonna talk about Russell Wilson being a stepfather. So a couple of days ago, he was More Than an Athlete with Brandon Marshall. Shout out to More Than an Athlete. Big podcast. Big ups to him. And he talked about a lot of things about football, family, this and everything. But what kind of big trend, what kind of like trend from that interview was him, talk about him being the stepfather to Little Future and everything. And he really talk about how we first met Sierra, and then he saw Little Future at 9 months years old, and he said that's the first thing he knew is, like I said, this is going to be his job to be a stepfather. He said he talked to God about it, and and he was really sure that he was going to be if he want to be with Sierra, he was going to be a stepfather, and he stepped up to the challenge and everything. And with that is, like I said, we commend Russell with that, but the thing is, there's some type of hate with that. My meaning is like, there's some people from 5 years to say, you still, you being the stepchild of the future, you're not the real father. This all bunch of stuff and everything. But why not? We do have the footage. We're gonna show you. This is fair use for More Than Athlete, fair use. And then we're going to show the video. Russell Wilson going to really break it down. After that, we're going to chop the round up. Go ahead, Hakeem.
And so, Little Future, he's 9 months at the time or whatever, and he crawls in my lap, and it was like, this is going to be my responsibility. God, I remember leaving that night, and God saying, God saying to me, raising this child, it's going to be your responsibility. And realizing that, I pray to God, are you sure this is what you want me to do? Say, son, this is for you.
The first night?
Yeah, the first night. Mm-hmm. It's going to be your responsibility. And
was that scary?
Oh yeah, I think scary just in the sense of, not scary, but it was more so an opportunity. Like, okay, God, this is what you want me to do. This is, stepping in to raise, a child with C and this and that, and realizing that, okay, God, like, I know she's the one for me, but also too, I'm going to take this responsibility as well. Like, okay, like, and I was ready for that. I was ready to, I love children, as you know, I love kids and everything else, but it was like, man, I walked in the room and I saw, Little Future, he's 9 months at the time or whatever, and he crawls in my lap, and it was like, this is going to be my responsibility. God, I remember.
Oh, that was it. Oh, that was more.
Yeah.
But yeah. He was, really talking about, being the stepfather. Really to break it down that he's just going to be his responsibility. And I do want to read a few other comments from that from their little clip. One comment says they hate Russell because he's unapologetically man of God. One comment says some men start to fidget when a man with integrity enters the room. Other comment says the bitter baby daddy is about to expose themselves in the comments. And let's see if I can find another one. See if I can find another one. Another one, here's a comment that says, this is why the Wilsons continues to be blessed. Russell continues to show up to show what it's like to hear from God. He puts up with so much hate and ridicule, yet he continues to show the world how much he loves his wife and all his children. Let's see if I can find another one. One says, I feel like women with kids pick the guys that wouldn't even pay attention to prior to them having kids. I think Russell Wilson is a great dude all around. Can't think of anything negative to say about him, but I believe he met Sierra literally one day before she met Future. She still chooses Future. Some women don't want the Russell until they get effed over by Futures. That's another one right there. Yeah, so that's the last comment I'm gonna read. So, like I said, in that interview, he did say a lot of things, but like I said, this about this question about him being a godparent, it did trend on social media and everything. Some people agree with what he's saying, some people disagree with what he's saying, and him being a stepfather, which is a good thing. You see, as him being the head of the household, he pays for pay for everything, and not just him being a stepchild, but also he has 3 other kids too, and being a good parent and everything. Should be and Russia should be commended. But I'm gonna pass it to you guys. I'm starting with you, Ronnie. Why do you feel Russell Wilson gets some hatred of him being a stepfather to another child as in Future?
Because a lot of people, a lot of men don't, they don't like the idea of stepfathers. I talk to guys on different panels when they talk about stepfathers, they just don't like the idea of stepfather. Because remember, stepfather's not pretty much the original dad. So now that they also take the place of the quote unquote father, because the real father's not in their life, or the father's in their life, he's not doing 100% of the job that he's supposed to be doing. So that's the only reason why he getting a lot of pushback. And remember, Russell always been the ideal type of guy that makes, remember, good money, good looking, have a great career, especially in the National Football League, very well known. So a lot of guys don't even reach that type of pretty much that type of platform. I think it's only like 1% of especially black men that actually reach that type of elite. So that's why he's getting a lot of pushback. And remember, they pushing for the idea of stepfathers, not for pretty much the idea of real fathers. So that's why he's getting a lot of pushback. Now, if they push more ideas of like real fathers in the home, then you will see that he won't get no pushback. But just because the simple fact they pushing the stepfather idea, that's why people are upset about. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Definitely. I don't want to be a hypocrite, but I did say in previous episode that Russell Wilson was losing, taking on Sierra due to the fact that she had a baby from a thug. But over the years, as I'm seeing their situation blossom, as I'm looking at it from another lens, talking to different women, and then the point that I had to say is this. She gave him how many kids now? 3? She gave him 3 kids. To Future's 1. Should we hold her accountable for her one mistake? She's a good woman. I haven't seen her disrespect him. I haven't seen her go online like that. Yeah, she had that one. The fact that black men don't think kids deserve a father or a stepfather is fucking shit. So just us having kids around is fatherless. I agree with you, but I'm not gonna lie to you, sugar bum. I said Russell was a simp. I'm not gonna lie to you. But as I seen the first baby come, the second baby come, the third baby come, and I seen how respectful she has been to him, how much of a wife she has been. There has been no scandals. There has her not talking to anybody. Like, we need to have a different opinion about it, especially the bigger factor is this, that he's a rich man dealing with somebody who has kids. And that's what a lot of people is that. No, babies are not a mistake. Babies are not a mistake. I meant that the mistake is the baby's father. Because, where we come from, we judge you by your baby daddy. A lot of us judge you by your baby daddy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's my point on that. So I want to apologize to Russell and to Ciara because I looked at it from a street nigga lens. From a street nigga lens. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you got all this money, but you know me, I've been a stepfather before. But sometimes that snaps off when you think about other people. You know what I mean? But I think it's a blessing. I think that if you find somebody who you love and that you just gotta do it.
Yeah, that's true. So, Russell and Sierra, they've been married, I believe, seven going on 8 years now, and everything. Um, and that's a beautiful thing. I think, like I really feel like just our new generation of millennials and Generation Zs. I think men that kind of fall into the red pill in a way, and how red pill how they talk about baby mothers. If they're like a baby mother, they're just good for sex, and they're just good for sex. And to people that heard that, not just black men, it's men in general. I feel like that was the first thing they heard that before coming from, from some type of YouTube, because, all the stuff we was hearing stuff was basically on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
If you go out in public or we go out, in our family and anything, we never seen nothing wrong with that. I was raised by a stepfather. My brother, he's being a stepfather. I know a lot of men that I know, are who are taking the stepfather role, and they're doing a hell of a job with that. I just feels like that how big has YouTube grown, and then also how like I said, that red pill kind of push that, if you're a single, you're a single mother and everything, they're not that good. They're low value. And like I said, that was, and people heard that kind of knew and everything, and that, when I heard that, it kind of changed in their mindset of saying, we look at other people who's doing their job, we want to ridicule them, or say you're not doing good, that's a bad deal, all that type of things. And my thing is this, going out with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is, like I say, a lot of people want looking at him as they want the Sierra prayer, because, they see as, Russell Wilson being a very, very good role model of, of doing the job, taking care of his kids, and also taking care of a kid that is not his, and to me, we don't hear anything. Since they've been married, anything that's happening, any cheating, Russell being disrespectful, we just hear, Future is one being respected, he's saying F Russell and this and F Russell and this and that, because, I feel like Future is just hating on Russell, because he's doing a wonderful job with his kids, him being the stepfather, and also being a good job in the marriage, doing a good job in his marriage of being Sierra and everything. you know. Um, yeah, I just feel like Russell could continue to give him praise as we all would to show him praise, because there's a lot of this because there's a lot of Russell Wilsons out there minus the money that he has. There are, like I said, there are tons of men who are stepfathers and they're doing a good job. Either they're married or it's been a long time relationship with the woman that's been having a single child or two or maybe three. I know, born and raised in Pontiac, Michigan. I see a lot of men who's been, single parent, been with a woman that has maybe one, two, or three children, and and either they be in a long term relationship or they get married. And I think we really need to push that out of what's going on in the real world, what's going on in reality, as we can see that, there's nothing wrong, be with a woman who has one, two, or three children, because, if you're going to be with that woman, that means you're going to take care of that, you're going to take care of that duty of, being a stepfather. And that's, to me, there's nothing wrong with that, because like I said, I was raised in it, and, it works wonders and everything. And so, yeah, man, but shout out to Russell Wilson, man, and continue to this man praise, because Russell's is doing nothing wrong, but just being a good husband and a good father. Point blank, period.
And now, like always, as you guys walk in, please make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Shout out to the lovely Sugar Bomb. Sherry Bryan's also in the building. Chicago Rilla, he's also on the panel too. He will be speaking shortly. Shout out to Kendall, the lovely and the Sons of Vincent. All you guys that's here, Urban Noise, all you guys that are always checking us out, always coming through, showing some love and support. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Like always, guys, you guys are welcome to call on the panel if you want to join in the conversation. And I'm gonna just have a little bit of pushback because as Jordan you were speaking, I was reading some of the comments. Most of the negative comment was coming from men because they feel like Russell Wilson was capping. And I'm not gonna lie, I think he was capping too on certain things he was saying on the aspect that when he was holding the child, God told him, that's gonna be your responsibility." Really, really, I kind of disagree with that. I don't think, but that's just me. That's just my
Mm-hmm.
personal opinion. I don't think God would tell, another man to take care of another man's child, but even when the child father is still alive, especially future, he's still alive. Even though it may not seem like he's not doing responsibility, I disagree with that. I think at the end of the day, I think he do take care of his kids. It's just not being pushed or being has been no. Now, Sugar Bar asked the question if a parent, it was a question about is a child a mistake. But I'm gonna let Chicago really time in, then I ask the question. Go ahead, Chicago. Go right ahead.
Oh shoot! If I could get off mute quick enough. Peace, family. Peace, 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 peace. I didn't know Russell. Who was that interview with? Brandon Johnson. Brandon.
Brandon Marshall for Now More Than an Athlete
Brandon Marshall.
podcast.
Right. I should know that, right? Because he played for the Bears. Um. Yeah, I didn't realize that we was on King Talk talking about it, right? So I'm on record. I've never really had anything to say about Russell Wilson one way or the other because I think he gets that label of simp. I think people use that term too loosely. I think that people are sitting up there talking about him marrying Sierra and Sierra was a pass around. I don't know that to be her history, right? However,
It
most
is but
anyway,
Chicago a little
go
bit
ahead.
pushback. It is her history though. It's her history. She
Based
been
on
with
what? So we know well
she
how
been with 50 Cent. She been with Bow Wow. There's
okay.
so many different people she
Right.
been with. So they call that when they
Wait,
bring
who's
women
the other
up.
people? Because we know 50 Cent. I mean, we know Bow Wow first. That
Yeah,
was
50
like
Cent
puppy love.
and
Uh-huh.
I think 50 Cent and I think some other athlete. I don't have the name right now, but
Right.
that's why they
So
call her the pass around in the industry.
so
Yes.
okay. So watch this real quick, and this is why I push back on this, right? Because these same rappers, entertainers, athletes pass around the same girls all the time. Would you be surprised to know that Beyonce had that same designation? It just never made it public.
Yes,
But within the
yes,
industry,
correct.
she's been passed around when she was younger, right? So I don't care that that's Sierra's designation of dude saying, "Oh, I hit this, that, and the third, woo, woo." That doesn't mean that she's not entitled to have a family or a relationship or love because when you look at her background, she actually came from a pretty well-to-do, upper middle class, two-family home. She was a cheerleader, it girl at Riverdale High, right outside of Atlanta, right? But here's the problem that I did have with Russell. It's two things. The whole God gave me this vision to take care of Future's baby. If God gave you the vision for, and I'm not, I guess I am questioning, whatever, we here now. Then, adopt more children, like if that's the case.
Well, you really made my point. That's why we're going. That's why a lot of see he dropped off. Jorilla, we'll wait till
He'll
you
be
come back
back.
to finish the point. But that's what I was pretty much saying. If God gave you the idea, why not you adopt more children instead of having? It doesn't make That's why a lot of guys are giving him pushback. When I was reading the
Also,
comment, that's what it was saying. Is it because remember when you bring the aspect of religion into it, people gonna feel they gonna think it's some type of way. They're gonna be like, why are you bringing religion into this type of conversation? Go ahead, Chicago. Finish your point.
My bad. It's
See, you should never went out to go for
so.
lattes, Chicago. You out there having lattes. It's messing up your
Nah,
mind. Stop having lattes.
nah, chilling. So look, here's the other issue though that I really do have with Russell Simmons. If Future was not involved, if Future was not alive or deep, not present, nowhere to be found whatsoever, then yeah. But Russell Wilson parade boy, that's his. This for the most part,
I know Chicago, your mic is messing up.
petty back.
Hold on, Chicago,
Yeah,
your
I think
mic,
it's.
your
Oh
mic
man,
messing up.
Chicago, you buffing up, man. You
You
buffing up.
buffing up real bad. Drop back and come back in. I think that's what it is. You got to drop
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
come back in. Yeah, you buffering bad.
yeah.
Get Chicago really. He having
Yeah,
technical
going back to
issue.
Russell Wilson, he. I'll say this: he is a very, very, Christian man. I heard it like talk like this in Seattle about football and everything. But I just feel like with Russell, he's to me he's a little bit too extreme. So why he talk about when God told him that to watch over the future because he said something about the future about he said the same thing about him going to the Super Bowl and everything. He said God told me like I said if I'm gonna do this I'm gonna get the Super Bowl win more Super Bowls like that. I cringe when he goes to that certain extent and everything because it just really I mean not him that God told him things but it's just like it's like how he talked to God like he's like literally like talking to him face to face like that. I feel like when we pray and everything we talk to God and everything but he didn't put that into prayer he just said I talk to God on a regular basis all that type of thing so like, okay so usually you pray about this type of things to make sure we want to do good things. You add prayer to it. But the thing is, he didn't add prayer to what he was saying. And that's why, a lot of people, you, Hakeem, you, Ronnie, me sometimes too. It's like, what is you talking about? It's like you can go on the phone and talk to God like that. I mean, if you want to, talk to God, you say, hey, I prayed about it to God. He would say, I prayed about it to God. I want to pray like this is what you want me to do. I prayed, but he never put prayer or what he was saying. So and it got people head scratching all that type of thing. So so with Russell stuff does stuff like that, it does make people head scratch their heads like he'll talk on the phone to God like he has a direct line to God, which is foolish. That's all.
Yeah, because I wanted to look at the comments real quick because I was like why he's getting a lot of pushback, but that's the reason why it's because he's bringing the aspect of God into it. If we was just left it as just a normal conversation, he probably would have got a little bit of pushback, but not too much. But majority of people in the comment was saying that pretty much he's capping because like God won't ask you to take care of another man's child, especially when the child father is still alive present. To me it doesn't it doesn't make sense. But at the same time, stuff in my carnal mind might not make sense to the next person. So, some people do hear the voice of God, and that to me that's great. Others don't. So, but that's why I say you gotta just be mindful when it comes to the aspect of religion, because when you put religion into something, it
Mm-hmm.
you the audience start like, huh? So that's pretty much what happened. Not only that, but they were like, okay, and God told you about future child. Why didn't He tell you about Sierra, knowing that she was the one that's pretty much a pass around? Like they would call her pretty much a pass around. Why High say something that was really true, and I do agree with Why High. Why High say majority of the time the women we deal with are pass around. I'm like, yes, I agree with him. Go ahead, Akeem.
100%. And regular people we don't have an issue with it. I just think that I'm gonna go back and say this again, and I wonder if y'all brothers agree with me on this one. The fact that it's an issue is because he has money
And status.
and status. If it was one of us and we got with somebody with 5 kids, nobody wouldn't blink an eye. Ah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
especially if you was over a certain age, they would just expect it. Dang, he took one for the team. You know what I mean? But the fact that he has money and status, and there's always this perception that a guy with money and status can get him a girl with no kids. That's not always true. Like I try to correct a lot of these people. A lot of these guys you see running around here with chains and watches, they can't bag females. They gotta pay for it. They gotta pay for it. Not a lot of women is lamping up with dudes with money like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not everybody can get women. Like I stress this to the fact, like a lot of dudes can't bag shorties like that. And sometimes, uh, um, I want to say
And I
this
would say what Hakimi like a status like a Sierra.
like a Sierra, because
Right.
let's be honest with you. Regardless if Sierra baby or no baby, she still was a top shelf female. Top shelf. Like no matter how anybody, she come from a good home. She wasn't ratchet. We don't know about her bodies like that. She's not like Ari, Jada. She's not out here half naked all the time. It's a sensible kind of girl next door type vibe. But the thing I want to try to stress is this.
No, but how can you say she's a bad B because she come from a good home? But this is the same woman who ended up with Future. That doesn't make any sense.
Not you got me there. You got me.
So she's
That's
not a
in the
bad.
book.
No, yeah,
No,
no.
you got me. You got me. That's in the books. No, he got me on that one.
I want what
That's where
Sugar
it's
Bum gonna say about this.
listen, that's where we got an issue with that hurt. You come from a good home, you should have been with a chemical engineer or something like that. You got you a Russell.
Correct.
Yes,
Later in life, she got a
later,
Russell later.
Later.
later,
That
yeah.
what majority of the time women do. Women right now in the beginning of time, women they always talk about, oh, I want a good man when they in their 40s and 50s. Nah, baby, why you get a good man when you're in your 20s? But they want the ratchet
No,
dudes. But then later on, the good dudes got to take care of your baby from a mistake that you had with a ratchet dude. That what ends up happening,
fa-
and it's a
facts.
fact.
I'm not disagreeing. I ain't disagreeing with you not one bit on that.
But I would say this though: are we wrong to bring up her past because that she's married right now? Because usually when a woman's married, we don't bring up the woman's past. But with Sierra and the Russell situation, we're doing it right now.
Ooh,
Yeah, the only reason why we bring
ooh.
up yeah, but the reason why we bringing up the past is because remember they have a whole idea of this perfect life when it wasn't really that perfect.
He took.
You know,
That's
like
true.
I said, I can't. I'm gonna give y'all some pushback. I'm just being honest.
No,
So
go
that's what
ahead.
happened. They paint a picture that Sierra had this perfect life. She come from like how can you say she come from a good home.
Yeah,
She had two parents household, but yeah, you end up with a Future had a baby out of wedlock, and she didn't marry Future. But later married Russell Wilson, and then now Russell Wilson got to deal with the scrutiny of the child that's not even his to claim that it is his. So people gonna be like, okay, so he won't get too much judgmental. Like, hey, but everybody know at the end of the day, baby boy, that ain't your kid. Everybody knows that ain't your kid. Your
But
kid don't look nothing like you. It ain't yours.
I'll give you a push up. But you know what the women would say, Hakeem and Ryan, they say, Sierra past boyfriends, they wasn't man enough like a Russell Wilson. We should be praising Russell Wilson because at least he was man enough to marry Sierra. None of the men that she had in the past didn't do that except for Russell Wilson because they're married because they're married right now.
But why not do the same? Because I guarantee you, CEO probably told Russell that if I'm just saying from my opinion, if I was in a situation, I guarantee you, CEO was the type to tell Russell, I don't want to have a family unless I get married. Majority of the time, that's what women do
Oh yeah,
to the next
absolutely.
man.
yes.
So if you do that to Russell, why not do that to Future in the beginning? Future, before we had this kid, let's get married and then we can do what we do. One thing I give Beyonce and Jay-Z credit, before they did a situation, they got married first
And stay married.
and stayed married. Sierra had a kid, they didn't get married, later got married to Russell. Because I know Russell, remember, he stayed on God's law, so he stayed on God's standards. He probably say, hey, I can't do that. We got to get married. Or she probably say, nah, I can't do that. We got to get married. That's what women do all the time. Every time they make a mistake or they in some type of weird situation, later in life they say, okay, I'm gonna do this differently. So the next guy I deal with, he can't lay with me unless we're married. I'm like, hold on. I'll be like, hold on, wait a minute. But the guy you had before, you wasn't doing all that. So how all of a sudden you want to do it now? Go ahead, Akeem. Go ahead.
Hold on, Sugar. Sugar said God brought Russell to Sierra. She prayed for that man. I want to give a little pushback on that Sugar Bun because if that was the case, I don't want to be messy. I really don't be messy. If that was the case, he was probably praying for Russell Wilson after Future. You know why? And I was going to ask, I don't want to be messy. I want to be messy
No,
because
go
I want
ahead.
to.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
don't.
Go ahead.
I respect because I respect the marriage and everything. I really, really do. I do because I'm married and I got high respect. And I'm just saying, it's like what Sue was saying, since Sierra prayed for that man, why did she wait so late to after future situation to pray for Russell Wilson, which it happened, and they got married and everything. What happened before that? Before Russell Wilson, and also boyfriends in the past and everything. I just got to question that and everything. But that would maybe something that maybe Sierra will say maybe later in the interview, or maybe she write a book or something like that. Because that's what I want to know from Sierra about that. If y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What's good? Let's look at this from this point. It took Ciara to have a baby out of wedlock to learn discernment, because she didn't know it before. She came in a good house and church, and she did not know what discernment was. She didn't use discernment with Future. Future was able to just. Now that she had that stigma, thank you, Miss Bryant. Now that she had that stigma, and here's the funny thing is, a lot of pretty girls don't know their worth till after a bad situation. A lot of them don't know their worth to a
Not
bad
just one
situation.
Hakeem, multiple past situations.
Oh,
It can be
thank you.
multiple. It's not just one; it can be multiple. Just want to make that clear.
We're not just saying everything. We're not just saying everything. You say her and Future was engaged. I would
It,
have to see it.
it
There
was
was
it was
okay,
engaged, but it wasn't. But married though. The way
but
they put the fact of Russell. That's the thing. No.
here's the thing. I want to ask you ladies this question: did she use discernment, knowing that she was a woman with no kids, dealing with Future, and Future already had 5 or 6 at that time, and was known to be sexually irresponsible? Ooh, it's about to go down.
Oh, we got
It's
the
about to
ruthless truth in here. So hey man, it's ruthless truth. He got the door hammer. He about to bring it down today.
So he's about to. So this what I'm saying. Shout outs to Nidish, King Nidish. And when we talking about discernment, that goes for men too. A lot of men don't know discernment too, especially the ones who have multiple children with no thought about it. You know what I'm saying? So when
Mm-hmm.
we look at this and we were saying this, are we teaching discernment in our household to make sure that our kids do not go down a shaky path,
Mm-hmm.
a shaky road? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
whoo, damn, now
But
this.
I, but like I said, I say it like this: there's some people they really got to learn the hard way, and sometimes it takes them multiple times to do the same redundant mistakes in order to get it right. But I do want to hear from Ruthless Truth. So, Ruthless Truth, the floor is yours, buddy.
Oh my gosh, man, I'm so disappointed. Akeem broke my heart, man. Akeem, you broke my heart. Now, let's go back to Sierra, right?
Mhm,
Mm-hmm.
And this I guess this goes back to childhood as well.
mhm.
Well, we're looking at. I think Hakeem said Sierra did have a discernment about who she was being with.
She didn't practice discernment when
Okay,
she was dealing with
right,
Future.
right. But I don't get what you're saying. I mean, are we not seeing that she was attracted to the way she is? This maybe birds of a feather flock together. And the only reason she left Future is because she felt she couldn't tame him. Maybe she thought she went in disingenuously instead of just loving him for who he was because that's what she wanted. And when she saw that she couldn't tame him, like most women try to do, she took the simp, right? She went with the more tameable guy, right? Who she could tame. So
Mhm.
this is an act of taming going on here, right? So she's just as guilty. She's a guilty party in this phase. Now, growing up, you know, the I guess most guys teach their little girls or their daughters, oh, you need to be careful of these guys, right? But on the other, flip it around, right? Now we're starting to see that we need to teach little boys to be careful of these little girls.
Mm-hmm.
Because girls, these women are just as savage out here. They're breaking hearts left and right. They're crushing households left and right. They are literally showing their true color. And we're sitting on here making excuses about their discernment. The discernment is they made their discernment, and their discernment is they're attracted to what they are. Because just because you got Pookies in the hood, but you also got Pookishas, right? So it's all we all in the bed together. The women is with the shit just like we are, right? And Sierra, she probably came up, dealing with these type of guys, and this was her thing because she likes that's what she is inside. She likes it. She's thrilled by it. But then she turned around and leave Future because he wants multiple women, right? And she's trying to leverage the babies and herself to make him stop seeing other women. And then he's like, no, this is who I am. If she catches cheating, I never tell her sorry, right? So she's like, okay, I can't tame this Negro. I'm out. And then she got with a dude who she could tame. So we have to understand that women are savage. They have the savage nature just like us. They just don't have the physical capabilities that we have. But they're just as involved in a lot of this stuff that's going on. They are playing men for their money. They're playing men for their resources and making videos about it. If you just want to get your athlete, right? They're the easiest. So this is how you do it. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Grab the bag. Now, Hakeem, so if they are taking and they're being predatory towards these men's resources, even so much that women are like trying to grab condoms out the trash can with semen in them so they can get pregnant, so they can get that bag. Right? So they're just as guilty as we are. And I landed.
No. I got a question for you, and you're right about that. But let's look at Ciara from this. She came from a good home. Her mother and father are still married. So the question I'm saying is, why was she able to use discernment with Future if she grew up in a good home? She went to church. Her dad was in her life.
Because she hated Hakeem. She hated everything about her parents. She didn't like it. She wanted an evil motherfucker.
There you go.
Motherfucker.
Correct. I agree with Ruthless on that one. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
She saw the in the choir, and she saw the nigga in khakis and chucks, and said, "That's what I want. That's what I want. Fuck that nigga in the choir. Fuck that nigga with the good upbringing." This is why here's the conversation we having, right, Hakeem, about why the women don't want to pick the good men. Because they don't want them.
No, I ain't gonna say they don't want them. They want them later in life, later on, like when they're in their 50s and 60s. I'm not gonna say they don't want them. They want them later, after they're pretty much hit the wall.
Okay, but the point I'm making, Ronnie, I'm not saying that they're settling later on in life. That's a whole other conversation, right? But if you look at the women, what do they chase the most? They chase rappers, athletes, right? And they chase all these dudes who they know that they got multiple women, right? They chase them down. So what you mean discernment? Nigga, she had a discernment. She discerned that She want that nigga in the khaki and the chucks. What you trying to make excuses for her? Well, she could have been taught better. Her parents told her, "This is the guy we want. We want you to go to the lawyer." You know, they probably had a nigga lined up, and she said, "Oops, nope." She brought him home, Future home. They're like, baby. She like, this is what I want. Fuck what y'all want.
And you know what I mean? I don't blame you. You are right about that. I just was trying to grasp the idea that. But so let me ask you a question. Do you think even though she did not, was her quality of a woman and her stature was able to still lock down the $200 million guy?
Big booties, big titties. I mean, come on. She look good. She fine. See, men are different,
Yeah.
right? We, especially a dude like Russell Wilson, you gotta look at the type of guy he is, right? He probably has no judgment for that type of stuff. That's what he's probably a build-a-bear himself. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll take you on your kids and your traumas. I'll be your, you know what I mean? I'll be your huckleberry. So that's the type of dude that he presents himself to be. So it's cool for him. She just looked good. She had that big booty, nice body, right? Pretty face, and a name, and a little bit of her own money.
Yep.
She was a player. So he's like, okay, this, and then, probably have some great sex. Probably sucked him up like a motherfucking hero out of a champion, bullfight. And so he's like, oh, she ain't going nowhere. Them kids are my kids. You know what I'm saying? So once again, right? Women are a prisoner of their own lusts. Do you understand that? They're a prisoner of their lusts. They want what they want. That's why most women are attracted to married men, right? Women desire men who are in relationships and married more because why? They want a finished product. And also, they're savage. They want, and if you look up in the numbers, a lot of these women are having sex with their best friend's man or husband. This is going on like every day. It's even happening to me. So I'm just saying, right? It goes down.
I want to say this true. So right now, Russell Wilson's future right now is not looking good because hearing it from the NFL, according to sources, the Denver Broncos, they're gonna wait for like 2 weeks to make a decision, and they're gonna keep Russell Wilson or release him because if they release him, he's still gonna get paid I think almost $40 million this season, but after that, he's gonna go down.
It doesn't matter. He's rich. He's worth over $100 million.
I'm gonna say this though. No, I'm gonna get to that though.
Yeah.
But like I said, his status is losing. He might have a couple million in the bank, but it's not gonna be a rich.
No, he's a Hall of Famer.
He's not a Hall of Famer. No, he's not. Not in my book. He's not a Hall of Famer. No, he's not.
Your book don't count. Your book don't count. It's what the white people say. He's a Hall of Famer.
He's not a Hall of Famer in my book. They're not saying that. What I'm hearing. What I'm trying to say is, even though he got money, you're trying to tell me in the next 3 or 4 years, he probably don't have the status of movie. You think Sierra would still be married to the future? I mean, to Russell.
It doesn't matter. You know why, Jordan? You know why it doesn't matter, Jordan? He got kids by her too. He had his way. When she leaves, she'll be hurt a little bit. Then he go simp to somewhere else. Simps are just like women. They gonna move on to the next two. He might cry for a day or two. He gonna go get him. He gonna find him another one. You gotta remember, he got status. So women are out to him still. He's still very desirable just on his status alone. And he's got a bad looking dude. So if Sarah walks, somebody else is walking in. If she walking out, somebody else will walk in. Rod Carey might even try to jump on that train.
What I mean is by that, what I mean by that, because I'm talking about like at the elite. I mean, he'll still have status, but he won't have the elite status as he would.
Yes, he will.
Get the top number one.
Listen, O.J. Simpson is still getting bad women, man.
But
Women,
I'm talking about.
women don't care about that stuff like you do.
No, I hear what you're saying, but
That.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not like getting elite status women like a Chloe Bailey or something like that. He's not gonna get that or
Yes, he is.
one
Yes,
of
he
her.
is. Jordan, he's gonna get better women than you. And
I'm married.
even if you were listen, even if you're in the dating market, Jordan, and you and Russell Wilson in the same room, you are going to lose because they're going to be
Yes.
because he got status and he's still fresh in his glory. Women, he's very
okay. You say glory. Okay, you say that now. Okay, I can see that now. Okay.
Yeah, and then he's not a bad looking dude, and the female see that he's not shy with his money, and he doesn't care about being a baby daddy. Oh yeah, he's cream of the cream. Mwah.
What's up?
The cream. Mwah. But let me tell you why the Pookies. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna give this to you all raw like this, right? I'm gonna tell you why the Pookies and the Ray Rays are winning. I'm gonna tell you why they're winning over the regular guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't give a fuck what the women think, right? They're still gonna be gangsters. They're still gonna be shooting up clubs. They're still gonna do their thing. They're not trying to live for a woman's happiness. They're not. They don't. They're a gang member. They're dedicated to their craft, and that is doing whatever it takes to get their pockets fat. They're gonna shoot up some ops. They're gonna shoot up some ops. Come back. She gonna be there. She gonna knock, and they're gonna knock her down, and then he might be going to the pen in 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? They don't care, and these women love them because they don't. These guys do not give these women a lot of attention. They're not on them like that. But we got all these niggas out here who ain't Pookie and Ray Ray, which is the higher percentage. Oh, well, why y'all ain't feminine? Oh, we care about you guys. We just want y'all to be this and that and this and that. And women are just like lames. Who hurt you? Your mama black, right? But the Pookies and Ray Rays don't care. They're fucking everything moving, and they're still gangsters and cold-hearted deleters. That's what you got to understand. They don't care. And that's why they're winning.
No, that's true. Go ahead, 90. You can time in. Go ahead.
I got this question.
What's up,
This
90?
is America, right?
You ain't gonna salute your boy? Okay, let's do
But I shouldn't. But yeah, what's up? This is America, though, right? Capitalism. People. When let me be empathetic for a minute. I had a show called "Did Women Rig the Game or Did Daddy Raise a Princess?" What we know about ladies is they like constant stimuli. They're like somebody's going to be engaging. If you have too much of a routine, of course you're going to bore them. So she's probably bored with Russell if he's not constantly, stimulating her. So a guy that's getting locked up every 2 seconds, got a bunch of baby mom and all that drama and all that stuff, that might be exciting to her. But is it necessarily that guy, or is it just that constant stimuli? They need something to talk about at all times. I don't know if it's so much that they savage. Because when you say they play games with Pookies like they, if you seen one of the shows I did, it's a little girl, well, it's a woman blowing bubble gum in a hawk's face, talking about that's a challenge. They play games with monsters. So I hear what Rufus is saying, but they like a guy that's probably on parole or something else, and they got 911 already dialed on the phone. They have a personal relationship with their parole officer. They might go through them every 90 days. They might mess with a homosexual because he's going to try to blow her back out because he need a place to stay. And they might mess with them for 90 days. They might have a rotation because they like to be stimulated at all times. So I don't know if it's so much that they savage. I think they bored. They look at married women like that's a boring life. It's either the boring life or it's the color purple.
But
So
we got to.
I think it's boredom that makes them
So
act
here's
that
the
way.
deal. Here's the deal, though, right? Women get you set up too.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
exciting.
so that's savage.
That's exciting. That's
Right,
exciting.
but it's savage too. So we can't be.
It's savage if she does it.
What I'm saying is women.
What she'll do is she'll send you.
Listen, women are the number one consumer of gangster rap. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
That's vicariously though, right?
Oh, hold on. I'm just saying, listen. The number one consumers of this earth.
I always listen. I hear you the first time. I just a good listener.
Right? So if they're
not right, but we'll go ahead.
If they're consuming the drill music and they're consuming the things that are evil and all they do is killing everybody, right? Murder gang, right? And they're like this because it's what they like. It's that this guy's speaking for their heart. This is what they love.
That's vicariously though.
But birds of a feather flock together.
If it's a bird of a feather, if they Bunny and Clyde,
or if they think
the princesses love that excitement of you, but they not finna go with you. As soon as you get locked up, they gonna mess with another one like you. Paris Hilton, like so-called wild guys.
What I'm saying,
you're not gonna stay with that dude.
But watch it, yeah, because it's short lived. He's going to the pen or getting deleted, right?
Exactly.
So you understand, and it's not that she want him to go though. It's just she has no option. it's not right. Negotiable, right?
So is it excitement or is she the savage that you're saying?
She's savage because look at Jada Pinkett, right? All the Tupac been gone for how long, and she's still
Jada Pinkett committing any crimes.
Listen, you don't have just because you don't commit a crime don't mean you're not in love with the crime.
No,
itself.
she liked it. She liked it. This is what I'm saying. They like the excitement of that, but they not doing it.
Listen, it's because it's just like everybody loves sex, right? If she loves sex, it's because it's part of her. So
she doing that,
right?
But they're doing that. If she out there with a blicky and a mask, Jada Pinkett going in places like Patty Hearst.
Hear me out though. Watch this. They not going after that good guy who's going home every day.
That's still vicariously.
You know why? Because he's not evil enough for them. He's not savage enough for them.
No, he's just born. He's just born.
She loves it though. If you love sex, you love violence, it turns you on. It turns her on. It makes her juice gets wet. It moves her. That's a form of kind of idol worship, right? She's worshiping, idolizing.
She's not idolizing them. She idolizing a type.
Oh my gosh. These women are literally worshiping these rappers, man. Literally. There's a woman on the thing yesterday said if Drake was to walk right now, she would get naked and leave with her boyfriend there. He like, damn, baby, that's how you do me?
You don't know idolizing it.
Idolizing is worshiping the ground they walk on.
Okay. So let me see any concert where a woman faints like they used to faint when Michael walked around. Yeah, because she's not idolizing them. Idolizing is what Michael Jackson used to be. Prince walking around.
Right, I was about to say Prince. Yeah.
If you Prince touch a girl, show me the rapper. Show me the rapper. Is doing that.
Nice. You can idolize in your heart though. You know that, right? It doesn't have to be.
It's not real to me.
It's real though. In her heart, it doesn't matter if it's you. It's what's to her.
I seen Luther, who would never said he was into women at all, go ooh, and when was in AC going.
Listen, there's men out here like Joe Long worshiping women.
Show me the rapper that's making a girl do that.
There's a lot of women.
What was the name from the Five Heartbeats? The guy.
There's a lot of women do that.
Grabbing the chair. What was the guy's name again?
Listen, these women are flying. You know how most got flying women out? These women are flying to these rappers' concerts.
They flying to Africa too. What that mean?
They're worshiping them because this is who they love. They love everything about them.
They fly to Jamaica. They try to.
I'm just talking about
Haiti. They want a real Haitian. They don't want an American Haitian.
Listen, we're talking about right now. We're talking about women in America, right? Who are loved and be with.
There's real passport girls too.
Listen. We're talking about women who go after gangster dudes. That's what we're talking about right now. Now you can move the goalposts and want to go where every woman, yeah, that's one thing. But most of these women love a bad guy. They love the criminal guy.
Who disagreeing with that part? I'm saying they
That's
just
what you
not.
are saying. That's what you are.
I'm
You're
no.
saying,
I'm
well,
just
they don't love
no.
them. They don't want them.
Now, are you gonna let anybody else talk?
Well, I'm just saying you keep cutting me short. I'm just trying to let you know.
No, I'll let you finish. I'll wait until you finish.
all I'm saying is this: these women are they are a part of this gang culture. They are part of violence in their hearts. They love this shit. They consume it. You are what you consume.
Okay, let's just Ruther, let's just paint the picture. Let's okay. Let's put her. Let's just let's say women like a Sexy Red. Okay, are you talking about those type of women in general, like those type of women?
Yes, them type of women, doctors, lawyers, right? Who get in their car after work, they put in Tupac. You know what I'm saying? They put in Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? They like this on their home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when the boss get in, they take it off because they don't want to see the dark side. These women are the number one consumers of gangster rap. Do you not understand me?
They're not the number one consumer gangster rap. That's why. No, they're not, because I'll tell you why. Ruthless. I've been to Rolling Loud. I've been to Coachella. Those are not the number one consumer of gangster rap. It's white people and Mexicans. I've been to these festivals. They are not the
and most of them are women.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Like I said, I've been to Coachella last year, and I've been to Rolling Loud in LA.
Did you see any women fainting when Kodak Black came out?
No. They might shake their ass, but they're not fainting.
Did they faint when Uzi Vert came out?
No.
No.
Metro Boomer came out.
No.
I saw last year when I went to Coachella. They Metro Boomer. They had Weekend. They might faint. Diddy came out, didn't see nobody faint. They don't faint. I've been to these festivals. They
Respectfully,
don't faint.
didn't Dirk girl leave him and he had to like bow down and do a bunch of stuff to get her back?
Yeah.
Correct. That is correct.
I don't even think they're together. They're not together no more.
Yeah, at one point he did a lot. Yeah, he did a lot of things where he had to do to get her back. Yes.
Yeah, they like a type, and they will travel and fly and get their groove back anywhere. They'll go get a straight tribesman. He's 6'7", muscles all over. He lifting rocks with chains. Okay, let's try him out. I just think they players too, like Coi Leray said. Because once they get over this dude and he go to the pen, they'll bang his friend.
And he'd be the same gangster like him. They
got a type.
They're going right. This is what women love, and it's a part of it. It's not that the women are good. These are not good women loving good men. These are bad women loving bad men.
I just don't use good and bad. That's the only difference.
Well, this is what the conversation is about.
Because I think that Americans, capitalism, you said yourself, America is the biggest gangsters. You say, right? So when people in the hood say, I'm not finna do this 9 to 5 and bow down to this person, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur, but this way, that's capitalism still. So is America wrong? They're not saying America's wrong. So then you can't say that these people are wrong.
I said they're wrong.
You might call them hoods and gangsters or whatever.
No.
They live the American dream.
No. America is wrong, and I've said it 100 times on your channel. You know I don't support America at all. They're just as evil.
Do you support you?
Do I support me?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Do you support yourself? Do you believe in yourself?
I'm a bad person.
Yeah. Do you believe in yourself? Whether you're good, see, you putting those titles on it. Do you believe in yourself? Do you support yourself?
I'm a bad person.
Do you believe in yourself? Do you support yourself?
I am gangsterism.
Okay. Do you support it? Do you agree with it 100%?
I just told you.
Yes or no?
Of course I don't support myself. What are you talking about?
Checkmate.
I'm a bad person.
Checkmate.
Checkmate what? I'm talking about women, not me. Women are who we talking about here. They are just as bad as me.
Right. So you should love them. Why you got a negative connotation?
I ain't mad at no. I'm not mad at them. I'm just saying is
it should sound more like more joyful.
Hold up. Twin, I love you, twin. That's what I tell them. You twin. We twins. Yeah, they gangster. They do the same thing like me. When we get to talking that shit, they talking that shit too. So I'm I'm speaking to Hakeem. Hakeem up here talking like these women don't have a clue about the kind of guy they picking. Like they're such good girls, good family. They come up under such good upbringing that they didn't see that this Negro had a gangster mentality, right? So he's giving them a way out, right? He's painting them a little, here's your little getaway. But what I'm saying is, right, they knew exactly what they wanted. They looked at their mom and dad. They looked at the nigga in the choir. They looked at the nigga with the suit tie. And they looked at the nigga with the khakis sagging with the chucks and said, that's what I want. Simple. Simple. That's all I'm saying. They're just this what they desire. We're not ignorant. They
I would just like to hear you say you love that about them.
I love about who? About women?
That they like you.
Yeah,
you love your twin. You love that she's sinister and gangster, and she'll grab you out the back of your head and say, "Bring your motherfucking."
No, she won't do that. No, she won't do that.
You into it.
She ain't doing that. She ain't doing that. But
yeah, she ain't gangster then.
Yeah, she just ain't more gangster than me. she still has to understand I'm the boss. But anyway,
y'all gave me a headache, man, with that bullshit you're talking about. That's why I'm getting
Pappy?
kicked out, man.
What's up, Pappy?
My man, Ruthless. What's up, man?
What's good? What's up, man? I'm just letting you know these women out here just as with this shit like we are.
Yeah, they worse actually.
I just wanted to say, love it, Pop.
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing today, man?
We're doing good, man. Good to see you, man. Good to have you on the panel.
Yeah, what's good, Papa?
Yeah, it's time for me to preach, man, because y'all just give me a headache, man. So I hope y'all tip the jar real quick, man. The collection plate, man. Roughly, pass that out for me, man. This goes for you, Nightish. Most women don't care about no money, okay? That's just a lie that they just created on social media.
I didn't say anything about money.
So it was Ruthless then? I was getting okay, listen. I already told this Ruthless, man, but let me repeat it again, man. Most of these bros do not care about money, fam. That's just a lie that they created to look and sound important, okay? That only applies for a very minority of women. So you know how they call, you know how those women are called? Escorts, okay? And prostitutes. All right. They just repeating what they hear from the last woman. Oh my God, the man.
That's the Lord.
No, no. I think it's reaching because
I think it's signal. Yeah, I think it's signal.
Rilla was having the same. It's a signal. Probably if you're using Google Chrome, because I know you got an iPhone. Go to Safari, copy it, and then you should be, and then open it with browser, and then you shouldn't have that issue.
I want to read what Natasha wrote. It said, "Could it be that Prince Hakeem knows more good women, while you know more bad women, Ruthless? The skew may be what changes each other's of perspective." I think she has a point here, Ruthless.
Okay. You think so? You think so?
I do think so.
Everybody's flawed, right? Everybody's flawed, right?
No, most people are flawed.
Everybody's flawed. So you saying somebody's perfect?
No, I'm not saying everybody's perfect.
Probably one or the other. Either they flawed or they perfect. Which one is it?
Most people are flawed, but I do know that there's more people who have good judgment, good discernment. Let's say that good discernment, and they make good decisions.
Okay.
And I think that
most people make good decisions.
Listen,
that wasn't stress, Hakeem. Go ahead.
I know.
Yeah, that ain't real.
Listen. Okay, listen. I know I'm gonna get caught up. How about I do this? The woman I've came across. I'm not saying I have met. I say some women I came across have good discernment about them. Maybe I might be tapping into like a hopeless romantic type thing, but I do think that, and I could be honest about that. I do think that I'm not negating what y'all say, but I do think that discernment is the key thing for us to teach things, and I do feel like there's still some good women out here who want to get married and stuff.
So you feel, right?
Yeah, I feel.
Okay, that doesn't mean shit. That ain't facts.
Fact, that ain't facts. No,
that ain't facts. So let's be real, okay? Let's be honest, right? You've been disingenuous right now. when you say that most people are flawed, right? So then you saying that there's some people that are perfect, right? Which we know this
That's
isn't.
a lie. Yeah, that's a lie. No.
So you can't either got to be all the way perfect or you got to be flawed. And you know in between, Hakeem. So we know that everybody's flawed in a certain type of way. Even the woman you marry, there's something wrong with her. You just deal with it, right? She has some sort of baggage, something that you just deal with because you love her, right? That's what.
No, wait a minute, Rufus. Why are you dealing with it because you love her? Aren't
Because
you dealing with it because you're flawed too?
no, that it's all love. That's got to be love, and that too as well. If when you love them, then you start looking at yourself. And say, you know what? She ain't perfect, and neither am I. So yeah, I'll give you that on as far as the when it gets real intense. But ultimately, when we understood young from a quick age that these women are can be promiscuous, right? This is why we are vetting. That's why tell everybody to vet properly, right? Because there's potential there that they can be too much for you. And vetting is finding somebody you're compatible with.
Do y'all believe vetting work?
Huh?
Do you believe that vetting works?
No. But
that can go 50-50, man. That really
Yeah,
don't matter, bro.
yeah,
That really
that's
don't matter, bro.
50-50 on that too.
And that's our best too.
yeah,
Yeah, my bad, man. For some reason, my goddamn, I don't, man. Y'all need to go back to StreamYard or something, man. I don't know why this fucking system ain't working on my phone.
What
I
what
know.
what
Like I was,
browser you was using?
I'm using. I try on both. I got an Apple phone and I got my little my Android phone, and both of them is tripping. It might be the area that I'm in too. I'm driving
Yeah.
right now. That's probably what.
It's probably the area because it works good with Safari because I'm on it right now. So that's what I'm
He's
saying.
he,
Okay.
you lose the signal.
So like I was saying, bro. Like most of these bros, my nigga, they just get on social media and you start lying like a motherfucker. Talk about they want a nigga with that makes 200,000-300,000 every week and high value this and that shit is all cat, fam. Because they don't even know that nigga themselves, bro. That shit is all cat, bro. And the situation about Russell Wilson and Ciara, right? Look, Ciara is a beautiful woman, right? She's very beautiful. Can't yo. I seen homegirl in real life. That's a beautiful, that's a bad bitch, man. I
Right?
ain't gonna lie to you.
That's what I was gonna say. Bad bitch.
Yeah. So, but however, at the end of the day, on that situation, I don't blame her at all, yo.
Damn, you
Oh, we
going out?
lost it. We lost it. Yeah, we lost him again. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
he was about to
because
make
he's
his point
driving.
too. Yeah, he was about to make his point too.
Yeah, he's driving. So
My thing is
but
this though.
go
I
ahead.
think that people in general are flawed. We in a wicked society, the world itself. So when I hear this stuff about discernment and like it's different levels, we all like in the same bag. And people, as Just Jay say, humans is going human. So all this vetting and all this other stuff, no, you just get with what you think is gonna work, and while the work is working.
And it's a gamble.
Life is a gamble. Everything about us. We see people that got comfortable with this miracle that we living in. If you think about exactly what we living in, everything is a gamble. You lucky to walk out your house and not trip over something and slam your head on concrete and be finished. So every day that you got, you better. The most valuable thing we had to give somebody is our time. So just try to make the best of it. If you like Ruthless and you find you a Patty Hearst, live it up.
Live it up.
Yeah.
And listen. You can stay as long as you want, but I got a list of do's and don'ts. Right, and then we can roll from there. You know what I'm saying? Because I know every time. Listen, when I'm going into a relationship with a woman, I already have a mindset that she's not going to be perfect. I'm not looking at her like she's something's going to be wrong. Every woman that I've talked to, I know. And I think this is where men lost a lot of years. This is where we got lost in translation, right? Knowing that these women are very selfish, right? They are very hypergamous in nature. We know that, meaning for best option development.
I don't
And
know that.
yeah. If listen, any man, woman can be taken.
I've been a broke bum my whole life, and a woman married me. No,
Yeah, yeah. There are outliers. We're not saying there's not outliers, but we tell most women, right? Especially if they're premium women, right? They're going to do. You need to be in like that's why all the dope boys used to get all the women, right? And the athletes. That's why they used to get all the women. Because why? They always had the bag. The dope boys had the bag. Most athletes were selling drugs. They always come to school, big dots and shit. They had all the bad bitches. There was a couple gyms abroad. Yeah, there was some cute ones that didn't mess with them, and you might get lucky, and she might give you some. But most of the women are chasing them dudes because them dudes look like, even though we know it's only short lived, they don't care. They're getting taken out. They're getting treated like they want to be treated.
Go ahead, Poppy. Finish your point before we go on to the next topic. Go ahead, Poppy.
Yeah, on the Ciara and Ross. Can you hear me good now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried the other phone. Let's see how this is gonna work out. Yes. I think I don't like Russell Wilson is the one right there that I don't know. Listen, man. Like I said, Ciara is a beautiful woman, right? However, if I me listen, I don't got nothing against stepfathers, nothing like that, my nigga. I think they do a great job, a honorable job. Will I be a stepfather? Fuck no. Especially especially when if I got Russell Wilson money, my nigga, 200 millions, Super Bowl ring, 2 times Super Bowl contender, one ring. He got a bunch of commercials. There is absolutely no way in hell that I would sign up for that job, bro. Especially to raise goddamn futures kids. No way, nigga. I Hell no, son. And not only that, bro. You know, that nigga 50 Cent used to bust down Sierra, right? You know that nigga Bad Boy used to bust down Sierra, right?
Correct.
Birdman used to bust down that girl. So I got it. If I'm Russell Wilson, I would have looked at that. I'm like, hold on, bitch. Like, all these rapping niggas be bossing you down. You think I'm gonna fucking upgrade you to wifey status? Fuck no. But hey, man, he's a better man than I am, bro. Because I know I wouldn't do it. But like, hey, man, if he likes it, if he like
Allegedly.
it, I love it.
Go ahead, Jordan. On to the next topic. Go ahead, Jordan.
Wait, before we go, I just say something to that last point he made. Just one thing.
Go
Go
ahead.
Have you ever had a situation where a bunch of guys was like, messing with one woman and they probably left out and it came back and one dude was in the bed talking about don't call my girl that name. He fell in love when he was the last one on the in the back of that line of dogs going to her. Ever heard of that?
Yeah,
I,
man. Because most banks are
That's
suckers.
Russell.
Most this is
woo.
what I always say, Nighters. Most men on planet Earth are suckers. You don't matter. Money don't make you like that. And that's what one of the few things I got against the
I
manosphere.
agree with
They
you.
preach, they tell niggas to get money, which you should. I think every man should get their shit together. However, do it for you, fam. A bitch is only a byproduct of your success, my nigga. When you got your shit together, my nigga, a hoe can tell you shit, fam. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, you got your your homes, your couple of cars, a pocket full of money. Nigga, I'd be damned if a bitch tell me something.
And I second that emotion.
Go ahead, Jordan.
All right, on to the next topic. We're gonna go turn into a different topic. We're gonna talk about Diddy. He has more allegations, and this is a lot. But I'm gonna start with this one. This one been he's been sued by a record producer named Rodney Smith. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna read a little article. So Diddy has been accused of sexual assault by a former employee in a new lawsuit. The guy name is Rodney Little Rod Jones, a former producer and videographer for the music mogul.
Little
Followed
Rock.
up, look, Rodney Little Rod Jones, a former producer, former producer for the music mogul. He filed a lawsuit in New York federal court, alleged that for more than a year, Combs sexually harassed and drug and threatened him. He's seeking $30 million in damages. According to court documents obtained by Peoples, which is a source, Jones produced 9 songs on Combs' recent Love album from September 2022 to November 2023. The former employer said that while working on the project, he lived with Bad Boys founder in multiple cities and will also do vacations with Combs outside of the country. Jones claimed that during this time, he witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as producer on the Love album that he did. See. Jones also alleged that due to his role as a videographer, he was required to constantly record the last night artists. As a result, Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of the footage and audio recording of Mr. Combs. His staff and his guests engaging in serious illegal activities in the court documents. Throughout his time living with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones was a victim of constant soliciting and authorized groping and touching of his bottom. I ain't gonna go into detail by Mr. Jones. The former employer also claims that at one point he was asked to work in Combs' bathroom, and the music executive walked around naked and showered in a clear glass enclosure, making Jones feel uncomfortable. Jones alleged he expressed his concerns to somebody else as she dismisses the groping of Mr. Jones' bottoms and genitals as friendly horseplay. Jones also alleges in his suit that Combs showed him a recording of American DJ record producer television, which is Stevie J, who was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, having intercourse with the man. Oh man, this is it's crazy. Combs knew Jones looked up to him, idolized Stevie J, used the recording as a way to solicit him. This is a normal practice in the music industry. Look, even Stephen J is doing this. That's crazy. And then also I have, with that, Columbus Short has said something about Diddy too, of his enclosure. Hakeem, we get a chance to play it, and after that I got some more stuff as well.
He had,
right.
I was,
he would go.
I didn't know that there was other parties.
Yeah. You wasn't at them parties.
I wasn't at those parties. I was at the big party.
The big. Mm-hmm.
And then Diddy called me one day after I did Cadillac Records. He came to the premiere of Cadillac Records in New York, and he was like, "Man, you killed that." He said, "I'm up for this movie or this show." It was a movie, Raisin in the Sun.
Yeah.
He's like, "I need an acting coach, man." So I put him with my acting coach that I had since I was kid.
Yeah.
And he my acting coach, big shout out Josh Patan, wonderful, phenomenal acting coach. And he started working with him. Then Diddy was on a series for a little bit, and then he was working. So he was always looking out. So I think it was just now looking back, it's like the groomage, right?
Yeah.
So I was. The BET Awards were happening in town. I didn't go because I wasn't nominated. So I'm like, I'm not going. I'm not nominated. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting my black behind at the crib. So about 2:30 in the morning, 2:15, 2:30 in the morning, phone rings, is unknown number. I don't answer unknown numbers. But my wife looking at me like,
yeah.
Who is that?
Pick that up.
I want to know about this.
So I put it on speaker.
Yeah.
I picked it up. I say, who is this? It's Sean. I'm like, Sean? It's Puff. I'm like, oh, what's good?
You talking low like that?
Talking low. So I was like, hey, what's good? I said, what's cracking? He said, we didn't see you tonight at the BET Awards. We didn't see you tonight. He said,
you checking in.
He said, what you doing? I was like, oh man, I'm at the crib. He said, oh yeah, we over here at the he said, I'm over here at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I said, oh, for real? So who over there? Just me.
What? Come on, man. That man ain't saying. You serious?
He said, just me. So my wife, I'm over here on the suspect list.
What the hell?
So I'm like, nah, man, I'm in bed, bro. I'm good. He's like, and just hung up.
But did he ever give you signs? No. Did you ever give him any sign, any reason?
No, nothing whatsoever. So I'm like, man, but now I got smoke in my house. So my wife looking at me like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know. This man just called me. Like, and I don't know what's going on. So anyway, people, when I posted that on IG, people was like, the comments was like, "But did you go?" I left it.
Yeah, you did.
They was like,
Right.
"Did
You did
go?"
leave it like in
And I'm
limbo.
like, "Oh, I gotta respond to this." But I was like, the only way people really listen is if you say, they listen to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle say some shit they know is fact. I was like, "Hell no, I didn't go." It's crazy. So this went on for about a year.
And also this
Other part.
So what's the
go
problem?
ahead.
What's the
No,
problem?
and there's more to this too. So also, DJ Academic was on last night and talk about the lawsuit, and it also mentioned Meek Mill into the lawsuit as well. So I want to read this out as well. So the lawsuit filed for one of Diddy's producers was Rodney Jones. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so DJ Academic is reading the suit for his fans on social media using a provided footnote to determine that they will most likely usher and Meek Mill naturally, as this report is spread on social media, and it kicked up a wild trend uttering exhausting tendencies of a certain segment of using the fix it on the alleged participant sexuality rather than anything by Diddy that might have been illegal or harmful. Meek, upon discovering the rumors, hold on, so basically, Meek Mill was in the lawsuit. Was also in the lawsuit of what
He was
Rodney
violated
Jones.
too.
It's alleged that we don't know, but it's alleged. Hakeem, play the video because DJ Academics he's gonna talk about it as well because it has Meek Mill and also the lawsuit on. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Did not say Meek Mill name. Wait. Oh, hold up. Never mind. Wait, what the fuck? I forgot. Look, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper 5. That's redacted.
Yo,
Look,
stop.
5. He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, don't react to DJ Academic shit. He strike people. He got a company that he goes out and striking people shit. So don't even bother, man.
Okay.
No, here we
Don't
react to
react
DJ.
to don't
we react
react
to
to
DJ.
DJ Academic. Don't react to Adam 22 and Vlad too. Like stay
Yeah, we
away
don't.
from
No,
Yeah,
DJ. We
Vlad and
react to
them, we
DJ
don't
all
do
the
that.
time. DJ, no. DJ, we good. Go ahead. DJ, we good. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. So what I'm trying to
Yo,
say
Meek.
is it's been
We were playing
more-
around with that
Okay,
micro.
Go ahead, Hakeem.
Well, you want me to finish it or leave? Or you want to?
Yeah, go ahead and
You can
finish it.
finish.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
DJ, we good. Go ahead.
Ruben
Yeah.
shit. But if you don't, you've been tweeting about you've been tweeting about everything on planet Earth. If you don't get a Twitter rant saying you about to get Lil Rod killed, you about to shoot up his block, blow his mama's house up, this nigga is saying that you and Diddy were fornicating. What the fuck? Meek. He did not. It did not say Meek Mill name. Wait. Oh, hold up. Never mind. Wait, what the fuck? I forgot. Look,
that was
Mr.
it,
Combs
Hakeem.
informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper.
So as we know, it all started with Cassie, coming out with her, allegations of, and also, Cassie, she's been paid by the lawsuit, and now, ever since that opened up, it's been a nonstop. Now we have heard, I heard stories about, situations with 50 Cent. There's been a situation with 50 Cent about, Diddy taking them shopping, all these type of things, and it's how it's looking like, with Diddy is getting deeper and deeper of him, of people like Rodney Jones, started name male celebrities of maybe Diddy was possibly messing with, back in the day, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years plus and everything. And so now we've seen, with the Diddy situation, instead of him, as A and women, now it's turning towards the man side that has been as A and men as well. So Hakeem, Brian, I'm gonna start with you. Do you see Diddy ever coming out of the situation?
No, because the problem is with the Cassidy situation. Now I keep telling people he should never settle because when you settle something, Now other people, now you're gonna have other vultures see, okay, this is a good opportunity to hit you while you're down, and that's pretty much what's happening. People are getting P Diddy while he's down. Now, don't get me wrong, we already, I'm familiar to the aspect of Diddy quote unquote lifestyle. All these guys in those industry have a particular lifestyle when it comes to their sexual what a escapade. But at the same time, this is why it's so important to sign NDI forms, non-disclosure agreement form, because when you have stuff like that, it protects you. There's a lot of guys in the industry that's probably doing worse things than what Diddy's doing because if they have that form, people can't talk about it. But Diddy, I think the man's vulnerable right now, so they're just taking advantage of the opportunity of him. So I also saw DJ Academic when he went live last night. He also stated that the guy that's doing the lawsuit actually went back and changed it. It's a different lawsuit now. It's not the same one you were just re-enjoying. It's a whole different lawsuit. He changing things around because now he's getting caught. So that's why you got to be careful what you're trying to do. But at the end of the day, it is another form of money grab. Now, if you ask me on a personal level, do you think Diddy have some sexual fetishes? Yeah, I'm not going to deny that. But now with these celebrities and stuff like that, that thing I don't know because at the end of the day, those are just rumors. But at the end, when Diddy bounce back from this, because I know he will, he's gonna bounce back from this. A
I
lot of
don't
these
think
people
so.
they're gonna lose everything. I'm just say that. Go ahead, Nighty.
I don't think he's gonna bounce back. Game said that he was supposed to do an album with Diddy, and that he ended up spending 2 years with Diddy, and they never made an album. And then he ended it off saying because Diddy liked to party, he liked to party all the time.
Party.
So I don't think Diddy gonna get out of this because I think everybody gonna come out of the woodworks now.
Go ahead,
Well,
King.
I'm gonna have to agree with Nidish though. I think this is the fall. I'm not gonna say the rise and fall of Bad Boy because that been done. I do think this is something that I hope my brothers can answer this, especially even Ruthless. Men with a lot of money at times, we fall into certain categories. A lot of these guys become deviants, and there's a superiority complex that comes behind that. They do not practice discernment at all. A lot of these guys think they can fly under the radar and do as much stuff as they can throughout the years, or they think they can get away with stuff like white people do, which that doesn't necessarily happen. We've seen white folks are getting caught up too with stuff they've been doing behind closed door. So you're not safe from this stuff. That's why you just got to play the straight and narrow.
yeah, you guys can time in. Go ahead. Poppy, Ruthless, I can time in. Go ahead.
So it's been. I mean, this is kind of old news. I mean, everybody knows that homosexual stuff goes on in the industry. It just is all part of the. It's all everybody's doing. Who knows what and to who know what in here, right? This is why my daughter asked me to put her in a singing class. I told her no. I don't want her nothing to do with the music industry. It is. I mean, what's that young thug said he that dude hit for the record deal? Baby, that baby hit for the record deal. He came out and just said it, right? So I let him hit for the record deal. So obviously this goes on. This is a part of the initiation. Are you moving up into trying to get an album, trying to get to where you need to get to? There are people that want things. They want things. They want a different type of payment. They don't want, okay, you talented, but I got, all these people, if they pick you, is most likely they're attracted to you. They're like, okay, well, if I'm gonna take him, I'm gonna get this, that from him, and then it keeps going and keep going. I mean, you see these rappers wearing dresses. I mean, what are we talking about? It's just, it just is what it was. Kanye wore a dress. Um, I've seen like over 50 rappers wear dresses.
That's
So this is what
facts.
they're doing up there. This is what they're doing up there. If you want in, if you're a man, bend over. If you're a woman, bend over. However you get it, you're gonna get it. Period.
But those are all allegations because I'm not in the music industry, so I really don't know what's going on. Now I've been in professional studios before with like I think a celebrity like one well known rapper, and them guys don't do anything. They just be chilling.
Yeah, because you ain't going nowhere. I'm talking about when you trying to go up, you trying to get an album done, you trying to get money, right? People want things, and we got emissions. We got emissions. Young Thug made his off the top. I know you heard that.
Yeah, no, Young Thug. You see, that's why
Yeah,
I say,
he
yeah,
did.
I
He
agree.
did
Young Thug,
because
yeah, Young Thug's very open with his
you know what I'm saying
sexuality.
this happens to all the rappers. Wheezy, right? Young Wheezy said, yeah, right. Same thing with Baby. Baby hit all them dudes on his little label. That's how they
So
was
you
getting
say
with
the same. So you say the same thing with Drake
Lil
allegedly.
Wayne.
I'm not
Lil
gonna say
Wayne
that because I don't know.
with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne admitted it, right? So we got a lot of rappers coming out just saying it, but it is what it is, right?
Well, they saying that Diddy was on Uptown Records with Andre Harrell, right?
Yeah.
So Andre Harrell supposedly was groomed by Clive Davis.
Correct.
So then Andre Harrell told Clive Davis about Diddy. Then Uptown broke up, and that's when we got Bad Boy. And mostly all of the artists from Uptown went to Bad Boy. So he had Genuine, Timbaland, all of them, Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, Heavy D, all of them went over there because they're saying that because you understand he was just an intern. They're saying that when Andre Harrell introduced Diddy to Clive Davis, the deal they made was Diddy did something with Clive Davis and ended up with that record label. So they saying not only is Diddy, Andre Harrell, all from up under Clive Davis. So a white man got a black man, and the black man got a younger black man for him, and then it was groomed with the record label.
So they say Diddy did
Alleged,
sexual. So they say Diddy did a sexual act
yeah,
Oh,
to
with
get the record
Clive
label.
Davis.
oh yeah. Then they got the parties going when you with the people wear the mask.
Yeah,
And
the
you can't.
eyes wide shut parties. Yeah,
And
Yeah, yeah, I watched that party.
if
Yeah.
you say no, they escort your ass out.
Hey, I tell you, Ruthless, they could they if you go some of these Elizabeth tell you, some of these places in Hollywood Hills, they go down.
It goes
and
down.
the Christian rapper Lecrae said that he was invited to a Diddy party, and somebody nudged him and told him, "You need to get up out of here before midnight." And he said it was like 11:50 something, and he had to use a bathroom, but he wasn't really tripping because he said the initial part of the party was all good, all the doors was open, it was all live. He said he went upstairs to the bathroom. When he came down, everything was shut down, and it was just dudes on top of each other when he came down the stairs, and he was just trying his best to get up out of there. But what he described, I don't know how you just walking up out of that.
No, I'm laughing because it's like a movie. That's why I'm laughing. It's
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
the
yeah,
way,
yeah, yeah.
like literally when you were describing it, literally I had an image in
Yeah,
my
so it's
head,
a regular party, everybody
like a
dancing,
regular
everything is
party,
cool.
and then all
He
of a
go
sudden you walk down,
upstairs.
like what
It's
the?
11 some, like 5 minutes later, he come back downstairs.
Yeah, wow,
Everything is
man.
locked up. People is in masks. They all over each other. And he's, a Christian rapper. And he's just like trying his best to just get up out of there is the way he described it. But I don't
Did
know
he
if the
get out?
All
plan,
right,
Did he
man.
did he get
I
out,
don't
or did
know
he
if I
stay?
don't know how he did that.
Um, this
That sound like a code, man. It's like I said, you ain't getting in a few minutes, you stuck in there. You ain't coming out to the morning time.
Yeah.
this guy, Little Rock, man. This guy is full of shit, bro. This guy is completely full of shit, man. I read that whole. I think it's like 77 pages. I read that shit a couple days ago, yesterday or 2 days ago. Whenever that dropped, I read that shit. My nigga, he just putting the most outrageous shit that he can write. However, a lot of those allegations might be true, right? You know about the sex parties. You know the rumors of Diddy being gay. That rumor been going around since I was a little nigga, man. Like
Yeah.
that's
Me
nothing
too.
new, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So ain't nothing wrong with that anyway. So but this guy right here, Little Rock, he's a piece of shit. He's not a victim. He's a volunteer. He's a volunteer. Everything started because he fighting Diddy over a publishing deal. He's a producer, and Diddy You know, Diddy, he's known for stealing people's stuff, right? Like he don't pay
Yep.
his artists like that. So,
Yeah.
but the whole fight started because Diddy's supposed to give this nigga like $31,000, and Diddy's jerking him off all the way around, and that's what the
That's what it
lawsuit
sounds
come.
like you're doing.
That's all he doing, bro. And then this is how I know the nigga cap, right? He said, first of all, that little rut nigga, he look gay as hell himself, but okay, cool. He said he's straight, cool. I take your word, right? He said Diddy called him to get with him. That's what I read on the paper, right? Cool, no problem. You straight. I believe you. I'm buying. But then he told Ryan say on this, I think on page like 17, I believe. I remember that. He said that Diddy allegedly sang some woman to when he went to the bathroom to suck his dick, and that nigga all of a sudden he walked out of that room, man. He ran for the bitch. He told the bitch, no, some beautiful ass bro. I like my nigga. I know you cap at that point because you already know how the niggas partying anyway. Like, I know you cap that right there. And
That's
let me tell
true.
you the number one
Yeah,
reason
y'all.
why.
But probably you were talking about on Young Miami. That was Young Miami.
No, it
That
was Young Miami cousin.
Is that who it
yeah,
was?
Young Miami
Yeah.
cousin.
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
Miami
was
Young
Young
cousin.
Miami.
Miami
Yeah,
cousin. Yeah,
yeah, a pretty ass girl.
allegedly. Yeah.
And this nigga all of a sudden say he don't want to get his dick. So, but okay, cool, nigga, you got it right. But this is how I know he 100% cap. The lawyer that he got to sign the civil case. This is a civil case. Nobody going to jail on this, right?
Yeah, Miss
It's a
Money.
nigga named Tyrone. I think it's Tyrone Blackmore, some shit like that, right? The nigga is a Mickey Mouse lawyer. All he does, if you look him up, he's the kind of lawyer. He got a case. He's the one representing the girls that is accusing Ti. Remember when Ti a bunch of hoes came out accusing Ti like
Yeah.
2 3 years ago?
Yeah.
He
T.I. and
representing
his
all.
wife.
He representing all them hoes, even though that case ain't shit. That case is nothing because every single hoe say we came to Ti to fuck him, to have threesomes with him. So you right there already, right there, you already killed your whole case. But since we're in America, you still gotta like go to the whole legal process. But they ain't going. That case ain't gonna go nowhere. That lawyer is the kind of lawyer that he be like kind of like looking for information, like for a bitch, whatever bitch fuck like a celebrity. They call him and then he gonna make up the rest. Well, shit. He pretty much trying to he throwing a Hail Mary. He pretty much throwing shit out there to see what he can get out of it, bro. But he trash, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Do you
He
think,
knows
hey
that.
Poppy, do you
But
think the dude is a scorn lover?
yeah, he look fruity, my nigga. I think he's a rainbow. But the thing is, bro, and this is the one thing I hate about this shit right here, son. If Diddy, because the nigga, I don't know if you, I don't think y'all read that part, but he said that Diddy grab his butthole. That's what the nigga said. Diddy grab his butthole, son.
Yeah,
This is the
that what he
part.
said. Yeah, that part didn't make sense to me. No, I know what you're
Exactly.
talking about.
First of all,
It
how
didn't
can
make
you even
sense.
grab a
Yeah,
butthole? That means that you mean he finger pop your ass or something like that. But okay, cool, I'm buying, right?
it doesn't make
First of
sense.
all, my nigga, I don't care if it's Diddy, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, my nigga. If you come at me like that, son, nigga, we gotta move some furniture around, bro. Producer, billionaire, millionaire, broke or no broke, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? But some way, somehow, this nigga expect me to believe that he just ate it because he was Diddy. He's powerful. Because this is why he said out of his own mouth, Diddy is powerful. He can get me and my family touched. Well, he ain't that powerful because you put a case on the nigga. So obviously you right there, like you pretty much saying you don't give a fuck about the nigga, right? So this man right here, bro, and this one thing I hate about this shit, bro, because now he kind of like he paint the real victims in a bad light. You see what I'm saying? And that's the part that I hate because
Mm.
it's actually people that don't get violated in a sexual manner. How the fuck you gonna believe people from now on, bro? You see what I'm saying? And you know this nigga's capping, but some way somehow it becomes new because we live in a world that the light is more entertaining than the truth. That is what it is. That's just what it is, bro.
Well,
Not,
did he
and he
seem
just he,
like
he
he
just listen.
is
He sued
aggressive?
the nigga for $30 million. But if did he offer that nigga 100,000, he going. He settling. And one more thing before I go on mute, bro. Like think about it, bro. If somebody violated you like that sexually, right? Why aren't you pressing charges in a criminal way? Why are you going for the money? I never understood. Like, do you think if a nigga violated my daughter, son, do you think I want $1 out of you? No, nigga, I want your life, bro. There ain't no more talking. We ain't going to court, nigga. We going to the morgue.
Well, criminal cases are harder to prove because they say you have to have, without a shadow of a doubt. Civil cases easier to prove because it's just a preponderance of the evidence. But we have seen Diddy on video. We saw the clip where he try to put his arm around 50, and 50's like, and he's like, I want to take you shopping. And 50 say, you ask girls to go shopping. We saw the Drink Champs thing where he was talking to Fabulous and Jada Kiss, and he's like, hey, when we gonna really party? And it was like, we already been to a party with you. And he said, no, party.
And they was silent too.
And they was looking at him like,
like
horrified. So I don't know. I think he's not gonna beat all these different cases, and there's more people coming. So,
of course, more people coming because of what he did with Cassidy. That was that Cassidy situation. I told Hakeem and Jordan, I told him you should never settle, because when you settle, you're telling people, you're telling vultures out there, okay, now I see a weak part of you. Now I'm gonna try to get that weak part of you, and that's what they're doing. Diddy right now, he don't even look like Diddy. If you see a Richard picture of Diddy look like he's stressed the hell out, like he's ready to like end it all. You know,
yeah, because he got multiple things. He also got to deal with that Keefy D allegation about Tupac.
Yeah,
so he got a whole bunch of stuff.
He got stuff going on. He losing deals after deals. But I told you he's gonna buy. But remember when I mean that he's gonna bounce back. Remember, at one point it's gonna become a victorious time for that man. I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot of pushback. I'm telling you.
Since he's open like this, I got a question for y'all. Do you can see a documentary on him of seeing a surviving P Diddy? Because
no, because he's not going to jail. R. Kelly was different, but P Diddy no. P Diddy ain't going to jail.
But
they just want his money.
R. Kelly did go to jail when the R. Kelly come out, if I'm not mistaken.
No, but he did had a lot. No, he didn't. Okay, he didn't go to jail at the time, but he did. Remember he did had that trial. Remember he kind of had a trial and beat the trial. That's why he did surviving R. Kelly, because they were like, how
they
did
already
he beat
got
the trial?
surviving P Diddy stuff. You
they
got
already,
Jack Wright going on a tour talking about Diddy's allegations. You got his ex-security guard Gene Deal going on a tour talking about his allegations. You got multiple artists saying how he ain't paid them, and even when they do these like reunion things, he's telling them to come do it for like promotional type of deal where you can go do your concert afterwards.
But not. Here's my thing. If there was, let's say if it's true, right? Why wait now? Why didn't do that 10 years ago or 14 years ago?
Horrified.
Yep.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You're horrified, but now you want to do now when a man is like worth for what I think 800 million, I think close to $1 billion, right? So now,
but
now they want to come out.
Years ago, he was more in the street, like right.
Mm-hmm.
Now he still is. Like, I think he still is.
Well, then I don't know what they're doing it for. I don't think he's still in the street no more. I think it became corporate, and now those kind of relationships he was having back then, how could he have them now? Wouldn't those people start to extort him?
That's a fact.
Like the relationships he had back when Biggie was alive and whatever else, and all the associates they had with him then. If he stay around them people, they're gonna get him for his relationship. They're gonna get him guilty by association. So how could he still have relationships with the streets like that and not get caught up that way? So I don't know how when you get this much money and they already know about your ties with the street, because when they initially was talking about the Biggie and Tupac situation, I forget that cop name was doing an investigation. They talked about everybody that Puffy was associated with in LA. It was a big. So how could he still be involved with them?
Well, who's associated with this three? Who you talking about, Nightis?
Initially, when they was doing the Biggie and Tupac investigation, they was talking about who Suge Knight was connected with. There was police officers and gang members. Then they talked about how Puffy had relationships with gang members that was protecting him when he came to LA. They named them all.
Yeah, with the Southside Crips.
Yeah. So I don't know how you can still have a relationship with them folks, because that's what people was horrified back then about his ties to the street.
And that was the case.
Yeah, but Diddy don't have a relationship with the streets, bro. Everything is third party. That's why he never got indicted. He never got indicted on that murder because the money never got to the niggas, to the So nigga, I forgot the name of the guy that they gave the money, and the guy stole the money.
Yeah.
Thank God for Diddy, he stole
What's
it.
his
No,
name?
but
What's his name? Start with
it's
an
just
H.
it's the
That he
same
gave to
concept.
Keefy D.
It's the same concept United and probably the same concept like Jay Prince, right? Jay Prince have a lot of association. Nobody would never touch Jay Prince in Houston. It won't happen because he's still affiliated with the streets, even though it may not seem like he's affiliated with the streets. But at the
It
same
seemed like
time,
it. It seemed like he
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the same thing with
That
Diddy.
Prince.
Seems like he's not, but he is.
Nah, bro.
I wouldn't say
Nah,
that.
man.
I wouldn't say that he's not affiliated with the streets with Diddy because that's the case. And then why would Cassie will come out and with that lawsuit and she got money back, knowing she
No,
living this,
no,
knowing she
but
living it here
remember
in LA.
That
the thing with
happens because
Cassidy's situation.
Cassie
That's
was
more
with.
he loved Cassidy. He still loved Cassidy.
No, man.
Go ahead, Poppy.
Oh my God. Where you get this love? Love ain't got nothing to do with millions, though. What's wrong with you?
He's in
Who
love with
said?
Cassidy
Who
still.
said it doesn't happen to her
The
because
reason
he
why he
still
gave
love her?
Yes,
Who said that?
I said
this
that. I
nigga
think he
Ronnie,
did.
man.
I said that.
What is it, bro?
I think he still loved Cassidy. If he really wanted to beat it, he would have beat that case. Trust me.
Really?
He said, "Go ahead."
No,
Yes.
man. Stop saying crazy shit, bro. The reason why he got that money is because Cassie know what the bodies are. My nigga, he was with a nigga for 12 years. And she put his kids, their bodyguard, and everybody in that lawsuit, nigga. You know what that means? That be subpoenaed to court, bro. That's why he gave her the money.
But probably what you saying. But probably what you're saying doesn't make any sense because at the same time, this is the same person. Cassie's the same person that know what a body buried, and this is the same guy that dated Cassie, so he knows every hideout she's staying in. He can have her taken out at any time, right or wrong. He knows what she stay. He knows where she stay at. He still have love for Cassidy.
My nigga, no, love ain't got nothing to do with this, my nigga. We talk about money, son. Actually, Diddy was done because if he would have settled with Cassie, this shit would have never made it to the news. Cassie asking for the money like around May because Cassie's broke as fuck. She fucking some fucking
Exactly.
some
I agree with you.
bodybuilding,
I say that. I
professional.
told Hakeem and Jordan that. A
What?
professional trainer or something. A
Yeah,
professional
some
trainer
bum
should be
ass
in somebody
nigga.
as a professional. Yeah, he don't have money.
He should train Diddy.
Diddy knows her situation. I guarantee you to this day they're still in contact. I guarantee you that.
Oh my God, bro. Diddy is a nigga that got hundreds of hoes, my nigga. That love bullshit, my nigga. There is no enough love, nigga, for me to give a bum ass bitch $30 million so she can lay it out with another nigga. Nigga, you crazy? The $30 million so she can shut the fuck up, nigga. That's it.
Well, if he did that, that's what got everybody else brave. Because they're thinking she got away with it and nothing happened to her. Let me see what I can get away with.
Because the thing about it, United, you talking about a powerful man in the industry who have powerful lawyers and also
Yeah, but
Jewish
he didn't do
lawyers.
nothing to Cassie, right?
That's what I'm trying to tell you because there's some form of love he got for Cassidy.
So cool. So if I see you do that, and the thing that's been scaring me is thinking that if I did do that, something's gonna happen to me. So she got away with it, right?
She got away with it, but not all of them are gonna get away with it. She got away with it, but now
they think they can because she did.
I agree with you. Remember, I say that. I say they find him to be in a vulnerable state, so that's why they're taking advantage of it. However, they're not gonna win the way Cassidy, because remember, the same producer is now changing his story. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna start staying in each other. They're like, wait a minute, because remember, these are dudes now. They ain't females. Dudes act differently around female. When it comes to other men, it's a whole different ball game.
Well, let's see. We have to see.
I would like to see. I would like to see.
He's starting to sound like Fleece Johnson. Because if men ain't saying no either, and you got the so-called gangster rapper scared, why is the gangster rapper scared?
It ain't got nothing to do with no love, bro. Like nigga, there is no come on, man. Diddy is known for jerking people like off their money, nigga. What make you think he gonna just all of a sudden out of love when I get this whole nigga?
Okay, prime example. The problem is that you just mentioned the fact that he loved to jerk on people all, including females, right? That was a perfect off. You say he's known for jerking people off, taking advantage of people, right? We know that. And in his whole career, he's known for taking advantage of people. That's including male and also female. So this woman right here telling me, think about it, this woman right here who said she got all the information on Diddy, and Diddy said, oh, "Go ahead, I'm gonna settle." So you telling me he got all this information? She got all this information on her. You telling me you don't got all the information on her?
Family.
Well, she's supposed to got videos and everything.
Listen to what you saying,
allegedly,
bro.
right? Allegedly.
If he have all the love for that hoe, she wouldn't be in this situation to asking for the money in the first place, my nigga. Like you wouldn't be taking care of her a long time ago, bro. What is wrong with you?
he been P Diddy been taking care of Cassidy. It's just when she got into that relationship, made it public. Remember, because I believe in them type of man with those type of power have open relationship. We know that to be a
So
fact.
you expect
Go ahead.
people to believe that this nigga just gave her 30 million out of the kindness of his heart?
She asked for more, didn't she? She asked for 50, didn't
She
she?
asked, exactly.
She
She
asked
asked
for
for
less.
more.
She asked
Think
for
about it. She
Or
less.
she
asked
asked
for
for
more.
less?
Yeah,
She
he
asked for
gave her
less
less. He was
kindness?
like, you know what? It's Cassidy. I'm gonna give her less. Remember, she
The-
asked for more. I think it was like 50
the-
kills.
first of all, nobody know the real amount because it's a bunch of NDA. People just assuming throwing numbers out there. So let's go there. But what most people is saying is 30 million. Cool. Let's work with 30 million. Do you honestly believe that she loved that woman? It would have come down for her to put his name, to draw his name to the mud because all of this happened because of her, bro. What make you think he wanna fucking just give her 30 million out of the kindness of his heart, my nigga? Like, come on, bro. Use your brain.
Bro, at the end of the day, I already proved my argument, so I'm not gonna go back and forth. But I'm just saying I already proved my argument. Like I say, he doing out the love for her, because like I say, if he wanted to take her down, he would have easily took her down. And it's a fact though.
My nigga, they put a jacket on that nigga as a sex trafficker, my nigga. You wanna be loved there? Man, come on, bro.
A man that
Let's be honest with ourselves.
and well, you not understand that man, that type of caliber, if he wanted to settle a case, he would have easily did it. Lord, Cash know
Because he
how.
don't want it to pay the money. She knows all the dirt, homie. That's why he gave her the money, not because of her love, man. What's wrong with you?
Okay, look, you take.
Ooh, but the thing is about it, Poppy, Diddy is street smart.
That's what I'm talking.
He's very, very street
He did
smart.
it.
And this thinking about it now, I think he did it from the kindness. I'm sorry, Poppy, I gotta agree with Ronnie on that because Diddy's too goddamn street smart. He too damn fucking. He's too damn smart. He too damn smart.
Listen to this. I want you to listen to me real carefully, bro.
Go
listen
ahead.
to me real carefully. That bitch been blackmailing this nigga since May. Y'all know that, right? I hope y'all know that part of the information, right? Since May, right?
Yeah. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
She be sending lawyers to the nigga telling like, hey, Diddy, let's work with 30 because that's the number everybody keep throwing. I need $30 million, so I'm gonna put your name out there. I need $30 million, so I'm gonna make you lose your liquor business. I'm gonna make you lose Revolt TV, the TV network. Bro. And then when she filed the case, when New York City was sitting like when the deadline was coming to an end, she filed the case, bro, and he still haven't gave her no money. The only reason that he gave her that money is so she can shut the fuck up, bro. Ain't got nothing to do with no love. Where you get love from when the whole is blackmailing you for 6 months, bro?
Even remember, Poppy, I don't know. It was 2 years ago when I don't know if Diddy. Yeah, when Diddy. Remember, BT was 2 years ago when he got his what's it the global what's it the icon award for BET. I forgot what's it called. And he said that he did his said his little speech and everything. And then he mentioned to Cassie, like I said, hey Cassie, I know he said all these things about me, but I still got love for you, one love. I don't know that he was. I mean, why would you say that in public like that?
Nigga,
I
I say that to a bunch of bitches. I don't even know their name. Nigga, that don't mean anything.
This is different.
But
Those I leave it
on
alone,
a public stage though, at an award show,
Those I leave it. Thank you.
Do you know how people answer for giving the political correct answer? Like come on, let's use our brain here.
Because he said she got. Trust me, I know Diddy is street smart. He knows people. He would have easily took Cassidy down. People like he knows that girl's struggling, man. Even you say she's struggling, and that's his girl. That's his girl he used to be with. So you're like, you know what? Here, get a couple. I'm gonna give you a couple, man, because he still got love for that girl, man. Man, you think whatever you want to think, probably. No, you your own man. Think whatever you want to think, but at the same time, I stand on what I stand. Because that man took down a lot of people. Like, watch with this producer here. He gonna take him down too. Watch. This man ain't gonna get no money, and he gonna lose everything. Diddy gonna be like, okay, enough is enough. You guys want to try me? Now I'm gonna get my lawyers, and now y'all don't see what because he got the money to do it. Most of these guys don't have lawyers like that, like Diddy do. He have a legal team. teams of lawyers.
Yeah, I
Cassidy
agree
was the
with you.
only thing
I
he
agree with you on
settled.
this case. That man, this nigga right here, he ain't gonna get shit.
He
And
don't get shit,
everybody,
and he gonna lose everything. Go ahead.
and I think Diddy besides this is the first guy, but he got like two others. He got like a bro, two bros like accusing him. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this is the third one that he got. So this guy right, but like I said, man, this guy right here, bro, this guy is not a victim. He's a volunteer, my nigga. He was partying with Diddy. He was getting down with that nigga. Everything was quote unquote consensual. Now that the nigga didn't pay you for those beats or whatever he did for you, now all of a sudden he throwing all of the shit because he was at right now. That's why.
And then they threw McMill's name into the mix. Oh man, you're done. You're
Yeah,
done.
of course he capping, bro. Like, but that's what I'm saying. They're gonna throw the most names out there. They're gonna throw Madonna, fucking Eminem. They're gonna throw any name out there. You know why? All you have to do is just look for a picture where they together, and that's how you start linking up. Like for example, like me, bro, I can make up a whole lot of shit, right? Like with my homies. I got a couple homies that hang out with me in the NFL, right? It's videos of me and my niggas hanging out and shit like that. They create and everything. And guess what? Most people will believe me. You see what I'm saying? It's easy to put big or like cases on people nowadays, bro, because all you need is people's opinion to convict you pretty much at this point. Oh, it must be true. Yeah, Poppy was hanging out with that nigga. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
That being said, any final thoughts, guys, as we get ready to close, man? Any
Um,
fun? Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I said I want to agree with Poppy would say. It's all about people's opinion now. Allegations and all that stuff can really be the judgment. You know what I mean? And I think it's crazy, but we just got to keep your head on the swivel.
No, but like me, I do agree. I agree with Poppy saying. I don't disagree with him. One thing, nothing he's saying is wrong. But one thing I do agree, I stand on, I think Diddy at the end of the day did have strong love for Cassidy. That's one thing I do stand on because I remember she been with him for so many years. Even when his other girl died, I forgot her name. Nicole, what's her name again?
Kim Porter.
Kim
Gene
Porter.
Kim
Porter,
Porter.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was around that. She been around him for so many years. So that's why I say at some point, even though people may disagree or not, you still gonna have love for that person. Gonna be like, man, this person's been with me forever. But at the same time, with this new allegation, this should be an easy win for Diddy because this guy is just all over the place. I don't know, like what Bobby said. I truly agree. He don't stand on nothing. I got the lawyer he got is trash, so it's gonna make him look trash. But go ahead,
Yeah,
Griff.
Ronnie, you made a good point, man. Thank you, because I didn't know he made another lawsuit. 'Cause once you say he made another lowsuit, it's okay.
Yeah, he
That's
changed it.
trash. And once you
Yeah, he
change
changed something.
something and you don't
Mm-hmm.
stick with it, I say
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, he's being funny with it. So yeah, I definitely agree with what Poppy was saying. I'm just asking questions, what if and everything, just play devil's advocate. But yeah, that's my take on it.
Go ahead, Papa. Your final thoughts.
Good show, man. We go seeing y'all guys, man.
It's good to see you, man.
Ronnie, my man, New Jordan era, my prince, man.
Of
Hey,
course.
y'all only dropping the link on Wednesdays. That's it.
Yeah, Wednesdays. Sometimes we drop the link whenever you have an opinion. Like if you have a strong opinion about something, we'll drop it. Like
Yeah.
normally we'll drop it. Like Hakeem just drop it.
All right.
But
Hey,
Wednesday
family, man.
is
Hey,
a
put
show
it.
for Wednesdays for you guys. It's for you guys to come up and like you can see you guys go in, time in. It's for you guys. Wednesdays mostly for you guys. It's not really
Keep
for
putting
us.
that word, man. Yeah, y'all take care. All right.
Oh, most definitely, Bobby.
All
You're
right,
always
man.
welcome, man. We have a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
love for you. You, Ruthless True, Nightish, thank you guys, and also Chicago Rilla, thank you guys so much for being on the platform. We really do greatly appreciate you guys' presence. Not only that, but you guys' opinion, especially people in the chat. They do love you, guys. Make sure on your way out, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for all the guests that came on the panel. Nightish, Poppy Blanco, and Office Ruthless Truth. And also, thank you guys also in the chat, like the lovely Natasha Vincent, who always drop the links. Why High, who always do great engagement. Ken Dog, we talking about Miss Reed was also in the building. Shout out to her. Shout out to Bobby Bryan, also the lovely Sherry Bryan, who also was in the building. Shout out to Jabbar, who always be listening in, because he always tell me like, Real, I might not be in the chat, but I'm also listening. Shout out to Sugar Bomb. Sugar Bomb been well
I love her.
behaved. I'm shocked. Normally she goes in.
She is.
She been well behaved, and I like it. But even though I like Shiesty Bun better, that's just her alternate twin. So I was like, Shiesty Bun. I kind of lost a lot of people. I don't know any if somebody y'all saw.
My Reed, Ken Dog, what else we
And
had?
Instagram, I can't on Instagram. I can't really see Instagram.
We had
So
one person on Kick too. I forgot his name.
yeah, we
Yeah.
had a person on Cake. Shout out to
Yeah.
him on Cake. So Cake, people always subscribing to Cake. I really do. We really do greatly appreciate it. Go ahead, I came what on Instagram.
We had we had little Harry Hassan, your fairy godmother.
Yeah, I'm saying don't be showing up. That's why I don't be liking. But it probably was more names, but it
It
disappears.
when it goes down the box, it doesn't show. It was over 5 people that watched, but it only shows the first 3.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. But yeah, shout out to those that also watch on Instagram. Pretty soon we'll be on TikTok and also Twitter. So be on the lookout for that. That's coming really, really soon. So yeah, we trying to grow this platform as big as you can. Shout out to the 10K people that download the
Yep,
show. So
yep.
that's really do bro,
Oh,
that is
now it's
amazing.
10,027 downloads.
So y'all download the show every day, listening to us. We really
Ten-
do greatly appreciate it. Listen to little us.
Yeah,
And already that, man. Well, make sure you guys also come to our YouTube world so y'all can come and comment as well. Like, hey, I download you guys show. We give y'all guys also a shout out as well. Also, like Natasha said, make sure you go to KL Culture Radio community tab. In the community tab, there's the KL Culture Radio T-shirt. And finally, I get to say the KL Culture Radio coffee mug. I got it.
yeah.
It finally came in the mail. You see, it's here. I finally got it. That's what I was drinking out of. Finally got it. And also Prince King new book, Black Love. That one, give me 1 second for that one so people can see it. The Black Love.
Black
So
love.
get your coffee mug and get your book as you get your cup of coffee in the morning. Have a good read with this right here, Prince
Yeah.
King Black Love. And also we also got good news. I can't say his new book
Is
may be dropping
next
by
week.
next week.
It is almost ready, and I'm shipping you and Jordan hats when it comes in because
Uh
I want y'all to see if y'all like this one. Then we'll go with this one. You know what I
oh.
mean?
Okay.
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 Yeah. I'm a shit. Yeah, I found the distributor, so I'm sending both of y'all hats to y'all this when it comes in.
Yeah, but I still got to cash after you. I know you be like, I
Nah,
don't
nah,
want
nah,
it,
nah,
but
nah, 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 nah. So yeah,
so yeah, so that's what I'm saying, guys. Like always, you see, we doing big things when you guys contribute to the platform. When I contribute to your platform with your views, your like, your subscribe.
yeah,
We've been in Chaos Culture Radio what it is today. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Like always, you know what I'm saying. Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. We see you
we
guys
out.
on Friday. We out.
Peace.